Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's still your one and only Ella Maza upcoming in the building. So thank you so very much for coming back here. If you're new, please consider subscribing, okay? Alright, so quickly in today's video we are going to be making this yummy, sumptuous looking delicious egg and bread puff, okay? So we are going to turn these slices of bread, okay, you can see them. We are going to turn these slices of bread to this your delicious and very tasty egg and bread puff, okay? So if you're interested, you want to know how I made this, please watch to the end, okay? So let's dive right into it. So here I have some slices of bread. Okay, here I have 3 eggs, I have onions, have some milk, salt, white pepper, curry masala, some dried ground peppers. I have some celery here. So for the vegetable, you can use any vegetable of your choice. Okay, you can use coriander, you can use pumpkin leaf, that is ugu leaf, you can use lettuce, any vegetable of your choice. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to go boil the eggs. I'm not going to boil the 3 eggs, I'm going to boil 2, and we are not boiling this one, we're going to use this raw. Okay, so we'll go boil the eggs and then we'll come back and then prep the bread and the onions. Okay, let's go. So guys, you need to chop the onions as tiny as possible so that it will be able to fit in well when you're filling the bread. We chop the celery. So both the celery and the onions, just chop them into tiny pieces, okay? Right. Okay, so the next thing, we grate the eggs. So after the eggs, we add a little bit of salt. Just add to your taste. Add a little white pepper. Just a little curry masala. A little ground pepper. Then add the onion and the celery. And then mix everything well. Keep it aside. Okay, so now we come to the bread. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just cut off the edges. Okay, so after that we are just going to roll the bread. Okay, use your rolling pin, your rolling stick. Roll your boat, roll your boat. Okay, I'm going to flatten the bread. Can you see that? Okay, so we are done flattening the bread, so now we'll start filling them. Okay, so you get some water. Okay, use it to touch the edges, okay, so that when you fold it, it will be able to stick together. All right, so when you fold it like this, the water will help it to Okay, so sorry guys about that little dark part. I decided not to cut it out entirely, just for some of you guys to see what we pass through here in Nigeria, especially those not living in Nigeria, for you to see what we pass through in terms of power supply. Okay, so as I was explaining before there was blackout, I had to go put on the generator, and from now I'll be doing voiceover because the generator from the other compound will not let you guys to hear what I'm saying, no, not even from my own compound. So you just fold it like this. Okay, the water will help it to stick as you're folding it. That was what I was trying to explain, as you can see. Okay, can you see how that is looking? Very lovely. So that's done. We continue. Okay. Okay guys, so another way is to, first of all, as you put the bread, you touch the edges with the water. Okay, so after touching the edges, before you start putting the filler. All right. Okay, so this is the very last one. Okay, can you see that? Very easy, very simple. Okay, can you see that this is ready? Okay, so for these ones, these sticks of sliced bread, by next week I'll show you guys what we are going to do with these ones. Okay, I'm not going to throw them away. All right, no waste here. So we continue with this. Okay, we keep that aside. So get the remaining egg, just whisk the egg, and then add the milk. And guys, this milk is optional. Okay, you can do this without the milk. Okay, you can just whisk the egg and use only the egg, but I prefer adding the milk. Okay, so now everything is set. Okay, so let's go and fry. Okay, so just add some oil to the pan. Okay, and allow the oil to heat up. Okay guys, so once the oil heats up, you take the bread, put it in the egg. Okay, then you put it there. You fry on low to medium heat. Okay, do not fry on high heat. Okay, because this doesn't take time to fry well. Within a couple of seconds to 1 minute, it's done frying. All right, the next thing, you flip it over. You see, so like I said, it doesn't take time to fry. So, and do not overcrowd your oil. Give some space. Just stand by it. Just keep an eye on it. Do not go far because it doesn't take time to fry. Just within seconds it is done. Can you see that one? So we take this out. Once it turns golden brown, you just take it out. Okay, can you see that? Very lovely. Okay, so this is the last set. Can you see that? Very lovely. Let's open one and see. Wow, can you see that? Very lovely. And we test it and we test it. Oh my god guys, this is very yummy. Oh my goodness, if you try this recipe, I'm very sure you're going to come back and say Elama's are upcoming. Thank you. So guys, thank you also very much for watching. If you really watched to this point, I appreciate that. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Okay, support me in any little way you can, and I will see you all by next weekend. Love you guys. Bye. Go and try your